Hey, where you at? We got a show to do.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Did you oversleep?
Yeah, I fell asleep.
Why would you fall asleep when you know we got a show to do?
Huh?
Huh? What? Why did you fall asleep when we
I fell
got?
asleep. I think I got low testosterone.
You did what?
I fell asleep, but I think I got low testosterone.
Low testosterone?
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to Personal Foul. Good Team Tiger fans, are you ready?
Hey, I'm Jared Kennedy.
I'm Mike Wilson.
Welcome to another exciting episode, Personal Foul.
Hey, why were you late?
Huh?
Why were you late? Show was supposed to start at 4:15. You get here at 4:30. No excuses. No excuses.
I was tired.
You're
Well, I thought he said 4:30.
You did?
So actually, I thought I was.
Should we check?
I thought I was going to be early.
Should we check out the text?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
To be honest with you, I set my alarm clock for 3:41.
Why 41?
I don't know. I think I meant to go to 40, and then I just slipped.
Oh yeah, just kind of went too far. Yeah.
Went too far. I didn't want to go back. So I had the alarm clock set for 3:41. And I'm just telling you, I'm tired. I was tired. My eyes were heavy. I was in a deep sleep, dreaming about things.
Oh.
And so then when the alarm went off, I was like, I'll go till 4 o'clock.
I bet
And
you have
then-
some wild dreams.
I do. And then got to 4 o'clock, and I laid there until about 4:02, 4:03, and 4:04.
Kept hitting the snooze.
Yeah, and then I got up at 4:04 and decided, now I'm going to take a shower.
Hey,
Hold on a second, got a phone call. This won't take a minute. Hello? Hi. Can you hear me?
Yeah, barely.
Oh. Are you going to be at the show today? Well, I'm glad you called me back, because I've been trying to get a hold of you all day.
Well, some people's got water.
Hey, ain't that the truth?
hey, I seen you. You just drive around in a truck.
No, I'm working.
What are you doing?
I'm moving dirt.
Well, hey, listen, the real reason you called me, he called me, but I called him earlier.
Yeah.
What I was wanting to ask you was this trip to Texas we're taking. Hold on a second. This trip to Texas we're taking next week. Now, when you say $50 for gas, are you sure that I think that's a little too much?
Is that $50 each?
Yeah, it's $50 each.
Wow. Well, you guys taking a Hummer?
Yeah, how bad a gas mileage do you get?
I don't know, talk about 17, 18.
Oh, that's pretty good. All right. Well, anyways, glad you called me back. I didn't know if you were gonna. I overslept today for the show, and I was calling you to see if you would be there to take my place, but then I got a message saying you wouldn't be here. So anyways, do you got Coop with you?
No, Coop's in Cushing.
Oh, how come you didn't take him with you?
Well, he sleep in the hotel room with me.
Oh.
Take the tower.
All right. Well, hey, I gotta go. Mike's getting a call now.
Hello?
Bye.
Yes. Hello?
So, service?
Yeah.
You better
Yeah,
take that
hold on a
outside.
second.
I ain't got service.
Let me get outside here.
Well, so anyways, never done a show by myself before. And you should see Mike had an important business call. He had to take out there, but that was Tiny. Called him a little earlier. I was concerned. I thought maybe he'd be able to take my place this morning at the show. We shoot early in the mornings. It's actually 6 a.m. Sunday morning, and we try to knock the show out quick and early. And I overslept a little bit, so I was gonna see if he could take my place, but he's down west working in Oklahoma. But anyways, we got a fun-filled show for you today. Can't really tell you when Mike will be back. Hopefully soon. That's the way, sometimes you just got to roll with things, when phone calls happen, you just got to roll with it. So,
No.
anyways, you want to go to break?
I'm not going to sign for less than $2 million.
Oh, yeah.
Call
we
me
gotta
back.
go. We'll be back. Yeah, welcome back.
We're back.
We got
Hey, we're rolling today.
we got a very enthused audience out there today.
Yep, getting after it.
They're early birds.
Yeah, because it is early in the morning.
It is early in the morning.
So, hey, Jared, how did you, went to Heritage Hall this last week? You got a nice place, nice school over there at Heritage Hall. I might send my kids over there to college.
You know how much it costs?
Is it a college? Or
Pretty
is it a
much.
high school?
It's a college. They recruit,
Right,
and you pay money to go there.
right,
And if you're good enough athlete, they give you a scholarship.
right. So what does
Does
that
that
sound
like a college?
Just exactly
Sounds
like
a
one.
college.
Yep.
You know how much it costs a year to go there?
Know how much?
Didn't they say it was $20,000?
I've heard it's around there, yeah, somewhere.
$20,000 a year.
Hey, did you see that tennis center right behind us where we're sitting there? I thought, it was the Charger tennis center, but I thought it was more like USA Tennis.
Yeah, it was nice. Which, by the way, I'm gonna throw that out there since I'm not a big Heritage Hall fan. I'm just gonna be honest. If we got Heritage Hall fans watching our network, I apologize. I think it's a great school, probably academically. Obviously, they do a lot of great things in the sports. They're winning, but they don't need to be playing in OSSAA.
I'm with you.
They're a private school. Kids come in, they pay to go there, they get scholarships. They need to be playing in their own little league, right?
Yes.
And so I want to throw this little information out there to you. On the visitor side, it would be the south part of the football field.
Okay.
There's an entryway. Where did you park? You parked out front.
Yeah, I parked out front.
You paid to get in.
Right.
More money going towards your school.
Walk through the trophy room.
You walk through the trophy room and all that stuff, concession stand. It's a pretty long walk, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
And then you got to the thing. Mm-hmm. You know what I did?
You parked behind the stadium.
Yeah. I went on down. I went on down to 115th Street. And then I came, I turned, west.
Yeah.
And then I came on down there. There was a gate, which I thought they would be collecting money back there. Just wide open. And the thing, I literally drove right up and the stands were right here. Like I could reach out my window and touch the stands.
Wow.
Yeah.
VIP parking. Huh?
VIP parking. Which I
Either
thought,
that or you
I
beat-
thought personal foul parking. I knew I'd get in there anyways.
Yeah.
I thought, though, that was like for buses and like the coach vehicle and that sort of stuff.
Right.
And of course, RDMG and the crew was there, and that's really why I went back there. But I pulled up there. Well, next thing you know, here comes another car. Here comes another car. There was probably
So you let a whole crew in.
there was probably 20 other cars back there. And you know what? Not one of them paid to get in.
Wow. Beat the system.
None of them had it. We beat the system. None of them had to pay. Yeah, huh?
They have may have won the game, but
They
you
may
guys-
have won the game.
But
We didn't pay to get in. Chew on that for a while. HH. Heritage Hall.
yeah,
HH.
I got that. Yep.
So yeah, next time we go to Heritage Hall, which I don't think we will,
They're going to move to 4A.
they're moving to 4A, and
They might as well move on up a little bit higher.
we won't be playing.
That's what I say. If they're going to be able to recruit players, then they need to move on up even a couple of classes.
Yeah.
Crap,
they can get whoever they want.
Well, they can get them within like a 20 to 25 mile radius, from what I understand. So those schools that are in the city, they probably have access to 4,000 students. Who knows?
Heck yeah. So we probably won't be playing them again because they'll move up. They won't be in our class.
Right.
And they're not going to be the type of team we schedule non-conference.
No,
In my
I don't think
opinion,
so.
I think all those coaches need to get together and like boycott them. Say, no, I'm not going to play them.
Right.
But, hey, that's just my take. We have tiny stakes. That was my take. But in case any of you guys out there ever play Heritage Hall or something, go to that south entrance. Gate's always wide open. Won't have to pay.
Plenty of parking out there.
Plenty of parking out there.
I think
but
they had like some soccer field area and
Yeah.
stuff. Plenty of parking out there.
It's right south of the tennis hall, tennis center.
Tennis
Man, it was amazing out there.
It was nice.
The stands were a little far from the stadium, though. But I will say, I went over and sat on Heritage Hall side for a little while because there was nowhere to sit on Cushing side.
Right.
And I was tired of pacing back and forth. I was a little upset.
Right.
But I went back there. Me and Jake Weaver went over there and sat on their side. And I will say, though, Cushing does look intimidating. You look at Heritage Hall, they didn't have exactly the numbers we had.
No.
We were lined up, 30 to 30
Right.
on the side, and our fans were, it was like a home game. Stands was packed.
Hey, the stands were packed. I got there at 6:15, and the stands were pretty full when I got there. And I got there at 6:10, 6:15. So
Yeah.
that tells you right there.
So fans are showing up, supporting this team, and why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Excellent team.
Yeah.
They're having a heck of a year. We had a little bit of a blooper against Heritage Hall, but you know what? There's not much to talk about that game. We started off sound, and then those boys, they're quick, they're fast, and when you play a game like that, everything's got to go your way. You
That's
can't
right.
have any turnovers, and
Right.
unfortunately,
We had a few.
a few turnovers, and it didn't go in our way, and we let the bull run, and it ran, and we'll get them next time if we play them in the playoffs. We'll be right back with more personal foul. Welcome back. A little personal foul.
Jared,
Yeah,
I saw you squeaked out another one. Fantasy football.
I did.
I mean, it didn't look good. And then, I tell you what, I saw your man last night have about a 7-8 yard run. And I said, you know what? He just took the lead right there. And then they took him off the field, and I bet you was going, yeah, keep him off the field. Make sure he didn't get lost or something and go back the other way. Because I've had that happen before.
They got the standings. They got the standings too for
Fantasy football standing?
Oh yeah, our producer would have those standings that just show. If any other
Hey,
year,
yeah.
any other year when he wasn't doing good,
And we had a championship,
and we were
now
in
we're at
the
the bottom now.
championship thing,
Well, wait a
I don't
minute.
have time for
What
that.
place are you in now?
Like 12? I don't know.
Are you still just one ahead of
No,
me?
I think I'm in 9th actually.
Did you move up?
Yeah, I moved up. I'm in 9th. Do we
Show the
want
sta-
to
yes,
see his
roll the
standings? Roll the
standings.
standings. Yep. Yeah, that's there. I am there.
There I am, finally won a game, 2-4.
Yeah. Spoon.
Cat Daddy, 2-4.
That's what my team is. Spoon right there. Your cat daddy.
Yep.
Obviously, you could see that. You could
And
see
hey,
that.
hey, we don't even want to talk about the guy that's at the top.
No, because it's not. That's why I was saying. Any other year, he wouldn't be offered to put these standings up. But now they
Yeah,
are.
he will.
You see that he's on. Bird Killers are on top
Yep.
with a total of 644.88.
And last year he
points.
almost fired himself.
Yeah, I know.
So look at that.
Let's look at you. You're all. I'm seeing. You can see me there at 9th. I'm on a 1-game winning streak,
Me too.
and there you are down there at. Well, let me keep scrolling. There you are down there at 13.
Yeah.
1 game.
I'm all by myself at 2-4, I think, aren't I?
But look,
Yeah.
I think I've got besides Boomer, I've got the next lowest points. I think
Yeah, I actually have more points than you.
I squeaked out
But you are the squeaker.
I'll admit it. I squeaked out
Squeak one out against me too.
I squeaked out a doozy there. Well, hey, listen, I was sitting there watching that game. I was kind of watching back and forth. I was at a commission meeting, so I wasn't really paying attention.
You weren't paying attention to the commission meeting or the fantasy?
Well, I wasn't paying attention to the fantasy. I was working, commission meeting.
Good answer.
But I saw where Rashad had a couple carries, but they're only like 3-4 yards. And I refused to look at Yahoo because I just knew I wasn't going to win. Sure enough, I looked at it at the end, and like you said, I actually looked at it before the game was over. Well, he's thinking fumbled. He makes like a 14-yard run, then fumbles. And
Right.
so they yanked him out until the second half. So I thought, it's over.
Right.
But I didn't look. I looked at it till the end, then I saw, hey, he's got I've got the lead. Take him out, because if he would have got a loss of yardage,
Yep. That's the only thing that could hurt you at that point.
I would have lost.
Yep.
So hasn't been the best year for us, but you know, we're keeping strong,
Yep. Hanging in there.
hanging in there, looking for better things in the future. Real quick, Tiny Tigers.
Tiny Tigers had a good weekend. Won 3 out of 4. The only one we lost was in the 3rd grade, and it was a close game. I mean, that game was actually back and forth. We just came up a little bit on the short end against Perry, 26-12. The 4th grade, actually with a big victory, 48-8.
Hey, they're making a strong run.
Started off kind of slow, but now they're
Hey, let's be honest. They got hammer time at 70-point victory or whatever, and we were ready to throw in the towel. But Trent Figge said,
no.
"Boys, we ain't done.
Yeah.
We ain't done."
So let's go, guys.
So, anyways, yeah,
5th grade with a big victory, also 50-14, scoring a lot of points.
yeah.
And then the 6th grade with their first win of the season, they looked good, 16-6. So it was a good weekend for the Tigers. You can catch them at Cleveland this Saturday coming up, and we need them to keep playing well, and I think we'll have some teams make the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we got a couple games left. 3rd grade actually just has 1 game left besides the playoffs.
Yep.
So we need to get out there and support them. Like the 4th grade team, if they can win these next 2 games, we got a chance of being in the playoffs. So
Yes.
we're looking at putting maybe 3 or 4 teams in the playoffs. So
That's a good number. Not too many of
excellent
the.
job for the Tiny Tigers.
Yep.
Hey, we'll be right back.
Okay. Hey, you know what pisses me off? That can't drive. I mean, how hard is it to drive a speed limit? Either pull over, get off the road, and let the professionals drive, or just don't even drive at all. I mean, it's ridiculous. I just want to follow them people home, see where they go in, and wait till they go in, go up there, ring the doorbell, and when they answer it, just junk punch them right in the freaking junk. And then you'll know why. You know why.
Welcome back to Personal Foul. Thank you. Appreciate that. Mike, let's talk a little around the league predictions, what we got going on. And been a pretty good year for us.
Yes, it has.
Uh,
Both tied up at 35-10.
much
That's
better
pretty
than
good.
the old long table guys down there at the Brick House
What do you think? They're probably
Studios.
about 500,
Oh yeah, at least
maybe.
500,
Yeah,
probably a little below.
kind of struggle with those picks.
Yeah, they have no idea who some of these guys are. They're like, Bethany, who's that? Is,
Yeah.
whatever. But looks like we had a pretty good, fairly decent week this week. You went 4-2.
Yep.
The only game you missed was the Bethany versus Douglas game.
Yep.
Hey, neither one of us saw that coming.
No.
I also
Did not.
missed that game.
We thought Bethany was going to be, pretty good. They were undefeated and playing well.
We thought they would be the district champions.
Mm-hmm.
But that district right there is kind of wide open right now.
Yeah, it is.
So we keep wondering who we're going to be matching up with.
John Marshall that's leading it now.
Possibly, yep. John Marshall's undefeated.
Yep.
We don't really know who we're going to be matching up with because that district right there is wide open.
Yep.
But then, of course, the other one you missed was Cushing versus Heritage Hall.
Yep.
Hey, a lot of people thought Cushing go get it done, and unfortunately it wasn't their time.
Yep.
I, unfortunately,
Got that one right.
got that one right. I was hoping I would get it wrong, but I didn't. I got it right. I'm not bad-mouthing anybody. I'm here to support our kids all the way. We're running a show, and I'm telling you how I feel.
Right.
And so I felt
You would have
it'd be
loved
close.
to have been wrong on that one.
I would have loved to have been wrong on that one. But anyway, so yeah, I went 5-1. You went 4-2, and like you said, we got an overall record of 35-10. And if we're looking at that,
That'll put us in the paper. You know how those guys pick?
oh yeah,
We ought to be in the paper.
We'd be top
Yeah.
rows.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're looking at the old brick house competition going on down there, I got 113 points. I've got 2 closest scores, and you got 105 points. I'm pretty sure that's probably good enough for first and second.
Yeah, I'd say you're probably
Yeah,
right.
mail that trophy there to 700 South Little.
Yep.
And we'll gladly accept. But this week's predictions, let's move on. Starting right off the bat with Perkins versus Kingfisher.
Actually, that's kind of a tough one to start off with.
Yeah. Who you got?
You know, this is probably going to be for 3rd and 4th, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go. I still think Perkins. I don't know if they're ready for Kingfisher yet, so I'm going to still go with Kingfisher.
Oh, excuse me. That's that bread I am getting tired. Perkins for Kingfisher. Here's the thing. I'm thinking. We banged Perkins up. They were injured and bruised and battered after we played them, and so I think they had a couple weeks there.
So you could pick it Perkins?
Where they were just where they were down and beat up. No, I think even if they get those guys back, they're still not very good. So I'm going to go. Yeah, I'll go Kingfisher.
All right. Sounds
I
good.
think,
And
I think Kingfisher.
that brings us to our next game, Manford at Heritage Hall.
Yeah, if we couldn't get it done, they for dang sure ain't getting it done. The score is liable to be the same as our game, 58 to. Well, it's not going to be 20, but they're going to score 58 in the first quarter,
Right.
and then they'll have their 8th graders back in the game.
So who you picking?
Heritage Hall.
All right, me too. Heritage
Then
Hall.
you got Blackwell at Centennial. There's a barn burner. Some might say you might throw the edge to Centennial since it's at Centennial.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what though? Centennial's quarterback is really not that bad.
Yeah, he's not bad.
His receivers couldn't catch a lick though. They didn't have
Yeah.
any help. I'm still going Blackwell. Blackwell's going to win that.
I'm going Blackwell. I think the punt team is probably a little better.
Yeah. Bethany at Blanchard.
Ooh.
I'm gonna. You want to go ahead?
Yeah, I'll go ahead.
All right.
I'm going to go. That's probably a pretty good matchup, pretty tough matchup right there. And that's that district we're going to probably have to play, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to go, since it's at Blanchard, Bethany might be a little down, got beat last week, so I'm going with Blanchard.
We're going to separate here. I
Really?
think Blanchard's good, and I think you're right. But I think because they lost, they're going to come back and be opposite.
Okay.
I'm going to take Bethany on that one.
Okay.
Then we got Jones at Pauls Valley.
I'm going to go Jones.
I'm going to go Jones as well. We got Douglas at John Marshall.
John Marshall.
You going John Marshall?
John Marshall.
Here's the thing. We thought Douglas wouldn't be in the picture at the start of the year, but now here they've rattled off a couple wins. Who is it they just beat? They beat Bethany.
That's right.
They beat Bethany. So
Yep.
you know what? I'm going to go with John Marshall as well. I think John Marshall's going to win
I
that
think
one.
John Marshall get it.
And then Bethel at Cushing.
Well, I think I'll go with the Tigers.
It's a no-brainer. The Tigers will win. The Tigers, in fact, you can mark me down for a Tigers win here on out. They're not going to lose another regular season game. What is the
score.
Bethany, Bethel versus Cushing. I'm going to say it's going to be 54 to 14.
I'm going to say 48-7.
There you go. There's our scores. Well, Halloween edition will be next week. See you later.